A bunch of years ago, I probably would not have called myself a feminist, but now I do. And I think really being explicit about being for equality for women is really important. I've had a woman in almost every country in the world write a foreword for the book. Yang Lan wrote it for China. And in each of those forewords, women are saying the same things, which are, these are the stereotypes that have held us back. Interestingly, no matter how different cultures are, the fundamental stereotypes of what is male and what is female are similar all over the world. Affirmative action is a complicated phrase. There's actually no one good meaning of affirmative action. There have been times in the history of different countries where having explicit policies that benefit one group are important, and there are times when there are not. And I think each country has to decide what are the right policies for it at the right time. But here's what I do know. I do know that we can't legislate ourselves out of this problem. That if you look at the countries that have the very best laws in the world for women, the most affirmative action, the most quotas, countries like Norway and Scandinavia, they still have less than 3% of their big companies run by women. And so public policy can do some, but it can't do everything. In the United States, women are not guaranteed a single day of maternity leave. In China, women get 98 days. So I think that's certainly a change we should see. But what I'd really like to see is more women in leadership positions so that more of the public policy decisions everywhere in the world were made by women. Chinese families, there's a lot of power in women. Women are making a lot of decisions in the home here in ways that I think are very important and something we can really learn. There's also been a lot of success in getting women into leadership roles. It's still not 50-50 as it should be, but it's been in some ways very successful. If you look at the very top companies, women have about 5.5% of the CEO jobs. But if you look at the next tier of companies, the kind of SMBs, women have 20% of those CEO jobs. And so I think that shows good progress. And of course, there's more we can do.